Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just got on here because there's a few things I wanted to discuss. One being the gender, because I did just edit the video of the gender reveal, and it really just brought up like something that I wanted to talk about. I made a video after that expressing like how I felt about having a daughter and finding out that I had a daughter and so forth. I am driving right now. I'm currently on my way back to the house. I'm gonna do my makeup today and everything. Just try to like look cute. Anyways, I want to say that I wasn't really upset. Yeah, I was. Okay. I want to say it in the best way possible because I don't want it to get it mixed up. I didn't want to find out the gender, first of all. Let's start with that. I didn't want to find out the gender because deep down inside, I knew that it was a girl. Just for the fact that I had a dream that it was a girl. And that was like the only time that I ever saw my baby. And I dream daily, so for me it's a big deal. Normally my dreams come true or has some significant meaning. In the dream, I was breastfeeding and I couldn't see the baby's face, but the baby was just laying naked. So I checked to see is it a girl, is it a boy, twice. I had to make sure. So I'm like, okay, it's a girl. And that was cool with me up until January came, and I was spending time with my child's father, and it was just a few things that were going through my mind, and I was just like, I really hope that it's not a girl. So that's that. So knowing that we're not going to be together, knowing that there was a couple of things that I really just wasn't really liking as a female. I didn't want my daughter to experience some of the things that I was experiencing. So they always say that you tend to repeat like your mom's life in a sense. Not her life, but like you tend to make similar mistakes as your parents made when they were whatever age you are. So I just didn't want her to be in the situation that I was in. And also I wanted the dad to be able to connect with the child more than he's been expressing connecting with the child. So that being said, I really didn't want a girl. I wanted a boy so that, they could have a better bond. Than he's not really on the softer side of life, for whatever personal reasons he has for that. But I wanted, like, in my head, I wanted a man who knew how to be soft and knew how to be gentle, to love my daughter the way my dad loved me, type of thing. The dates and, shopping. Not that my dad was consistently taking me shopping, but my dad took me to the mall. My dad brought me lunch to school. Like, he just did dad things. Like, he took me out to eat all the time. Like, he showed me really what to expect when I'm dating a man. What type of things I should be looking for. And that's what I want for my daughter, to have that type of man in her life, to show her what it is to be loved properly from a man. That's a whole nother video as to why I kept the baby and why I continue to let that happen, and why. It's just a lot of whys that I will explain at a later time. But besides all of that, I just wanted a son. I also thought that it would be easier raising a son because girls are high maintenance and girls are a lot sassier than guys are. Well, in this generation, guys are becoming very sassy, and with the amount of homosexual relationships that are being promoted on social media, on TV, on all platforms, like, is allowing children to intake something that I just necessarily don't agree with. I support the LGBT community by all means. You do what you want to do, but I think that children should grow up, understand themselves, understand their body, understand their mind before making a judgment as to I'm this or I'm that. And that's just really where I come from with that. But with all of that influence, it's shaping our children, if that makes sense. But I say all that to say that it's been, and listen, I didn't want to know the gender because I knew that I was going to be very sad for quite a minute because I really just did not want a daughter. Like, I knew I was going to be, and I knew that I was going to be in a position where I can't really express my emotions and go through my emotions the way I want to go through my emotions, because I'm a person who likes to go through emotions in private. And just our living situation, I didn't have as much privacy as I would have liked to have, to be able to cry and be able to sink into how I'm really feeling and explore those emotions. But the dad was pressing me for the gender. He wanted to know the gender, and he was telling me like I'm selfish and I'm planning all this stuff by myself and I'm not taking into consideration as to what he wants, and all this other stuff. So I decided to just give in, and it wasn't worth a fight every conversation. So I just was like, okay, let's figure out the gender. If I can go back, I would never have did that. I never would have did that. Only for the fact that he did that, I feel. So what was the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was absolutely no point. And he forget what he did, but either way, I cried for like 3 days. Like, I cried hard for 3 days. And then I started trying to figure out what's the good things about it. Although I was no longer crying, I still had the sadness in my heart. And more so sad for her rather than for me. But I always say, like, I'm trying to work on sympathy, empathy, all those things so that I can connect when it comes down to my child. And thankfully, my brother agreed to stand up with me and be a second parent, not a second parent, but something similar, a godparent to my child, so that she will have a man figure, father figure in her life to love her the way that I'm gonna love her as well. So I'm happy about that. She comes from a really big family, and she is gonna be highly loved, highly favored. But you know, something about having your dad, you want your dad. You know, it is what it is. It's now about not 2 months, but almost 2 months later, and you guys, I am feeling so much better with the idea that it's a girl, for so many reasons that I didn't expect to feel. And one being is, I cannot express how much release I feel. I've been walking with God. I've been walking with faith. I've been walking with grace. I've been walking with happiness and peace. Like, I try, and my trying isn't what makes him happy. So sorry, my battery's low, but yeah, my trying isn't what makes him happy. So I feel like a little defeated trying with him because I don't know what to try at this point. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going with it, you know. It's not working, you know. It's not working. So there's really nothing else I can possibly do to get on the same page with him. I don't know. I just really don't know. But he has shown in so many ways that he's taking a different journey, you know. Made it very clear, this is my journey. Do things, whatever I want to do it. Because, and I'm trying to really think too, because my daughter is gonna watch this one day, and I don't want to have any bad intent to Dad, but I also want to be really honest and transparent about how things are and where they're going. In a sense, I do want to say that things are always subject to change. You can never really think that you know how things are gonna go, because later down the line, God's plan is what's gonna be the ultimate decision as to how things are gonna go and what's gonna happen. So in a year or two, I don't know where I'm gonna be. I don't know where she's gonna be. None of it. I don't know where he's gonna be, but that's really not my concern at this moment. I'm excited. Like, it takes a lot. Like, it feels so good for when people ask, like, how are you feeling, to say I feel good. Like, it makes such a big difference as to where I was and where I came. Like, I'm very, very much excited for her to come. I'm ready for her to be here to a degree, because Mama needs to be back outside. You know, so I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Like, and not outside in the way of like drinking and partying and all that, but outside in the way that getting back into things that I like to do and finding myself again in a healthier and more mature manner, and, you know, being the best mama I can be while also being the best me I can be. So I'm excited. My mom's calling me, so hold on. I feel like it's gonna be easier for me to raise a girl. I am all with the mall runs. I'm all with the dates. I'm out to eat. I'm with all the meals and, you know, the cute little styles, the cute outfits, and everything exciting like that. I'm excited for that part of being a mom, of just having options as to, you know, what we do, like girly stuff. And I feel like it's gonna make me more girly. I'm not really a girly girl, but I'm still a girl. Like, I still have feelings. That's what I be trying to explain to this man. Like, I have feelings as a female. Like, everything's not gonna just be like, like, it's not like that. Like, I'm still a woman, like, you know. And I'm excited. I'm gonna try non-dairy ice cream for the first time. And if you know me, you know I am like terrified of eating anything that's white or creamy or a fake knockoff non-dairy version of whatever. So I'm gonna try that for baby girl. I feel like if I had a son, it will be harder, because guys need their father just as much as girls need their father, if not more. I think very highly of him when it comes to mindset. No, I think really highly of him when it comes to okay, I gotta think about this one because I want to make sure I say what I'm saying right. I think highly of him when it comes to certain aspects, such as I think he's dedicated to becoming stable. He has drive to be stable. I think that he is somebody who actually loves really deeply, although he doesn't know how to express it. For what, in my opinion, I have several reasons why he don't know how to express it, but I think that he loves hard, and that sometimes can go in the wrong way. I think that he has a need and a want to be better in life and to get somewhere that's better in life than where he's at. I think that he's smart. I think that he thinks things out before they happen, for the most part, when it revolves around him, because he is a little selfish. But that's neither here or there. I think that he has the ability to be something great. I think one day he is gonna be something amazing. I think truly one day he will be something amazing. I think he's gonna. That's the best way. That's the best thing I could say. I think one day he's gonna truly be something amazing. And although I think he's gonna be amazing, I don't think that just because you're amazing that we're meant to be together. Because I think I'm gonna be something amazing too, but I don't think that me and him is meant to be together. Like, for a long time I did, just for the fact that I got pregnant exactly 1 year after having a miscarriage. Well, I got pregnant like the same day, exactly 1 year. The first baby resulted in a miscarriage, and this baby I actually got through. Also, I felt like we were meant to be together because all the forces around said that we shouldn't be together, and somehow, some way, we still managed to find each other, I should say. We still managed to find each other, and we managed to be in this together for a little bit of time. And as many times as we stopped talking and started talking and stopped talking and started talking, we always come back together. And when we come back together, it's always something that I honestly can say feels good. Like, we don't come with negative energy from yesterday or when we stopped talking before. We always come pure. We always come happy. Like, we come on a different level, and that I've never found before. I've always dealt with men who, like, I talk to you and like we might fall out and we come back together, and you want to talk about like what happened last week, which sometimes is good, because sometimes when you don't talk about it, it becomes unresolved, unhealed, and so forth. So I don't know, but I just think that some of his qualities, although I think he's going to be amazing, and although I love him in a way that is different than the way I typically love people, I think that he has so much to do, and his way of loving women, I would not want my son to be that same way of loving women. So I am very, 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 very happy that we're not in that situation, that it's a boy and I have to think about how is he gonna grow up and what decisions he's gonna make in the long run, and is he gonna be like dad, and is he gonna resort to the streets because dad is not around, and is he gonna be lost in the world, and who's gonna teach him how to be a man, and and teaching boy, how to be a man is an everyday task. So I can't look to my brothers and look to my dad, and so there's that. Am I gonna have more kids? Yes, I am gonna have more kids, but am I gonna do this again? No. Like, I'm so thankful that God made this so easy for me. Like, he made it so easy. No morning sickness, no days off, no hard times, like getting up, body still in shape, not super big, not super tired. Thank you, Jesus. Like, that's literally what I've been crying out. Thank you, Jesus. Because he knew that I was going to go through pregnancy alone, but he had a plan for me, and he knew I was going to get through it. So I am so thankful, Jesus, for everything that he's done for me and continuing to do for me. And I know that it's going to pay off, and we're going to be good. We're going to be all set. Me and baby girl's going to be good. Regardless of how things turn out, I always pray that my feelings now, and the thing is, I'm so forgiving that I don't even have ill blood to him. I don't even have any bad feelings. If he called me today, I will answer the phone and say hello, like, what's going on? And it would just be that, because I have no bad feelings for him. I have no bad feelings for him at all. Like, I just feel like everything happens for a reason. And I have my ideas in my head as to why this reason is or whatever, but that's a whole nother video. And when she comes, everybody talks about postpartum. I'm taking care of myself. I'm walking with faith. I'm walking with God. And everything's going to be okay. Okay? Everything's going to be okay. I'm trusting God. And that's it. I am in a hurry to find a house or apartment to live in. Things are so expensive in Boston. So it's like 2 is better than 1 always. But I need to find something affordable for me and baby girl so that we're not struggling to make ends meet and whatever. But yeah, that's just my update on my baby gender and how I'm feeling now and where we're going, because big things popping. We're back in the gym, we're back in the field, we're back outside, and we're growing a booty, okay? And God's taking his time with that one, because he knows that I'm like feeling it a little too much. So booty still coming, but not for the wrong reasons, for Jesus. Okay, see you later. Take care. My lips look a little dry. I'm sorry. They are. I'm thirsty. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thirsty and they're a little dehydrated. So I'm not doing this video over. So really sorry. Hope that video was able to hear, because I realized I had my headphones plugged in the whole time. I want a culotta really bad, but I'm not gonna get one because I'm just not sitting in that line and going back around. But I have so many business ideas that I want to get started on. I'm just trying to better my family. And my family is the one I created, not the one I came from. So I'm just trying to better my family. And I'm trying to be the best mama I can be. And for a while, I thought I had it hard. And I apologize to Jesus, God, everybody above, about really doubting him and really bringing myself in a position as to putting myself in a position that I was feeling like I had it really hard. Because, baby, there's so many women out there that has it harder than me. So I'm thankful. That's the best way I can say it. I am thankful that it's not as hard as I thought that it was. Sometimes it's better to be alone than to be going through pain while pregnant, because that's worse, in my opinion. On that note, see ya. Oh, wait. I'll show these later. I actually had to say one more thing, because you're gonna see a video that I express not being able to connect with the baby girl because I don't like her dad. I just want to say we're past that. We're past that. I had a lot of anger for him at that moment, because I just felt like, how could you abandon me? How the hell could you abandon me when you put me in this position? Or you put me in this position? How can you abandon me? Like, I did something to you. Like, no freaking way. I thought I was dreaming for like a good, like, I can't even say a minute. Like, I thought I was dreaming for like a good period of time. Like, how did you abandon me? He always says, you think that you did so much for me, you didn't do nothing. Baby, I didn't do nothing. So why'd you leave? Yep. Okay, maybe you wanted me to do something, I don't know. But we good now. Shit. 15, please.
25.
15. Regular. We're better.